performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. This offense is now to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Jackson gonna throw it. It's complete to the right.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
To the ground with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stop cold. The Bobcats headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The punt team makes its way onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Looking for space. It's Connor. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. On over the middle, it's Smith. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on 1st down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Here on 3rd down. To the ground to try to move the chain. Coming through that 3rd down contention, and they'll mark it at the 43. They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now 1st and 10 from the 43. Finds the tight end. Still running at the 40. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Smith wants to throw. With the catch, it's Scott. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He wants to change this route. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And here comes the punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Off the play fake. Snagged in the middle by Anderson. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Bobcats want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Makes the grab. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bobcats are on the move. Jackson will throw. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Sparks. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Third down, red zone play, crowd alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Lyons. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on second and goal. Power football with the run. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Trying play action. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the catch. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. No good. Guys, after the miss, no change in the score. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. From the gun, the ground game. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4-yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Now the play fake. That's caught. It's Evans. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them coming.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And, man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Well, it looked like the got a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on third down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete. And all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Using the quick game. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 20. And the Bobcats want to pick up the tempo. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. High the chains now on second and long. Jackson gonna throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. That keeps the running game churning, pick up a 5 to the 23.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Connor. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Might be changing the route. Got a man, it's Scott. Still on his feet at the 45. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. And it's caught. Touchdown.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
And the point after is good. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Jackson will throw. Quick completion on the out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got his man on the right. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quick pass on the fly motion. Breaks into the open. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. And the Bobcats with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Rushes on him. That's caught. It's Anderson. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Bobcats have pushed it inside the 20. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing what he wants.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bobcats.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Smith dropping to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Connor.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Bobcats will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll open the 2nd half with a run.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Smith wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Evans. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45.
everybody on the same page there on blitz pickup, right? Offensive line, everybody communicating, understanding where they have to work to give their QB time to make an accurate throw and pick up the first.
A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught. It's Thomas. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to keep it in the air. Here's the pressure. Oh, he makes the catch. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Slams into the line and room for a touchdown.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was payday.
And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Got his man quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Bobcats in the hurry up.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. To the air, it's Jackson. Gets it out quickly. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. The Bobcats are on the move.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Tempo and overdrive.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Quarterback on the keeper. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. And now they take the lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Smith dropping to pass. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Got it in stride at the 15. And it'll be a touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Grab behind the line. It's Sparks. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Bobcats moving quickly to the line. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Bobcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Bobcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. The play action fake. They're working that left side. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Smith wants to throw. Quick strike complete. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. So the final period starts with a second down play. Give to the back. Fighting off the defender. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. To the air on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got the first down and still on his feet. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Connor. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Quickly complete. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking downfield on first down. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
That is such a great play by that defender. And how many times on deep balls do we see PI? Do we see pass interference? In situations just like that, that defender did an outstanding job.
The throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Caught near the sticks. It's Connor. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. It's Connor. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Smith dropping the pass.
I just owe the first two slowly.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. Another critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter. Surprise, surprise. Guess who they go to? That guy.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Might be calling a hot route. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got it on the run. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. He caught it. And he's rolled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He wants to throw it again. And he's got a touchdown. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising for a 4-0 start.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He's going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And he'll just take the Eagles drive to start at the 25. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
Dude, what the fuck are you talking about?
It just takes one play to get this thing picked
Bitch,
up.
nobody called your fucking name.
Freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down.
Nigga, you call my fucking name, nigga.
Start to this drive, but they're going to need to score, get the
Bitch,
ball
just
back,
called my name.
and score again.
Under fire. And the quarterback
Nigga, you like, nigga, you just.
The Bobcats will hustle to the line.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Jackson gonna throw it. Here comes the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. He leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Hey, fool, you can put gifs in your notes now.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Good day.
The run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list, making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Makes the grab. It's Smith. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Last completion moves the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's Pater late in the game.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Jackson will throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Back to pass on second down.
Away.
Oh, they're after him. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Here's the heat. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. And the Bobcats will send out the punt unit. Bring it out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner will be brought down. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Going with the ground game left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Using his legs, it's Hardy. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you